What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to the top 5 Town Hall 9 3-star attack strategies that will get you wrecking bases. Each and every one of these attacks are from Elite Gaming CWL Season 3 Week 1 matchup against Emphatic Elite. Elite Gaming pulling out the victory on this first one, but here at number 5 we have the Queen Charge into mass Hog Riders. We're starting out the attack from the north of the base purely because the enemy Archer Queen is up there. Check out them healers getting one shot into the wizards just so they survive that extra mortar fire. Absolutely brilliant stuff. You'll also see a clan castle pull with a giant down in the south. That means that they'll slowly move up to the north here, where the queen can then take them out with the help of the poison spell. Move that a little bit further in, take out the enemy queen, and then we have two of the most important objectives taken out for the Hog Riders, the enemy queen and the enemy CC. You also want to then focus on them areas of splash damage. So you can see up in the north here we can get a wizard tower, a bomb tower, and carve an entrance into the base. With the Hog Riders, it's ever so important that you can control their pathing. Down in the south here, the king also coming in to help take out the Teslas and again create the pathing for the hogs. And as we zoom out here, you can see that there's just the middle portion of this base. So in come the Hog Riders in from the west. Mass group here, because once you've created that path and you know exactly where the Hog Riders are going to go, then you don't have to worry so much about bringing them in surgically. Also have them heal spells, which are mainly going to be used in them splash damage areas, most particularly where the giant bombs are. So that first heal spell came in. Notice how the second group of hogs here target nicely onto that wizard tower so it's not left behind, also triggering that second giant bomb, but the heal spell is there ready to get them boosted back up. And as we move into the final portion of the base here, you can see that we still have a heal spell, plenty of Hog Riders left up, and even though that final giant bomb goes off, John here decides to swag that heal spell. We have the poison spell taking out the skeletons that were affecting the healers as well, just so they can help with the Hog Riders. And guys, it's also important with Hog Rider attacks that you have them clean up troops. So a couple of wizards over on the side where the Hog Riders first came in. That way the defenses are down and the wizards can move through the base. So there you have number 5, the Queen Charge into Hog Riders. Moving up to number 4 then, guys, we'll move right the way through to the most powerful at the end. But at number 4, we have dragons. Now, dragons at Town Hall 9 can certainly be very powerful, especially on bases that you can really dissect. And checking out this one, we have 4 air defense down in the south of the base. Also a couple of wizard towers here, not so important with dragon attacks, but the CC will also be able to be lured. So check out how he put the queen in first to start getting a little bit of damage onto the dark elixir storage, that high HP storage, before the golem came in order to utilize his health that little bit more. And the hidden Teslas down in this area, along with all of the point defense, is the reason why we bring that golem. Once the funnel is created though, the heroes can come forth with the bowlers to really try and get them air defense down, get the enemy CC down, and they're doing a brilliant job. The bowlers on the right hand side, they're absolutely clutching it, taking down that air defense on the right. And as the queen steps up, takes out this air defense, she's then going to get the dragon out of the CC, and as you can see, there are no air defense left in this base. The only thing that's really a big issue for the dragons is that enemy queen, but we're bringing in a lava hound that's going to pin onto the different defenses. Just take out any of these bombs, which you'll see a black air bomb already taken out there, which is very helpful for the dragons. And check out this dragon in the south. When you have them wizard towers, they can slowly get onto your dragons if you're wanting to group them together. So one dragon down at the south helps to create that funnel, but also take out them wizard towers, and the queen also still doing a brilliant job. Now, the enemy queen is the main priority, so we saved the rage spell for that area, get her down nice and quickly, and at this point, with so many dragons left over, you can see that this attack has absolutely wrecked this base. Now, you can bring Zapquakes along with the dragons as well. You might have seen on my channel before, Zapquaking an air defense, coming in with the queen for another, and then using balloons and the Lava Hound on the back end for the remaining air defense, whilst the dragons sweep through the base. But as you've created that funnel correctly, the dragons can just swiftly move through the base here, getting the 3-star, and we're going to move up to number 3, the third most powerful Town Hall 9 3-star attack right now. And guys, these are just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below. But at number 3, we have the Lavaloon Attack. Now, the Lavaloon Attack has been around for the longest time, really, and this base is designed to try and prevent it, but it's almost to the point where we can flip it on its head and take advantage of it. So the air defense are kind of clumped together but also spread right to the side of the base, and it means that we can actually take them out relatively easy. So the king is able to create a funnel round to the west, and the queen is able to come forward to take out the 2 air defense in the west. Sneaking in a wizard at the very south just means that we can bring her right into the base, and you may not have thought this at first. You could have brought a queen walk, just take out the air defense and move around the base, but a couple of wall breakers and bringing her in also enables the enemy CC and queen to go down, and they are key to your Lavaloon attacks. Once you move on to the balloon portion, other than the air defense, the main thing you have to focus is the wizard towers. When your balloons, especially towards the end of the raid, as you can't then control surgically bringing them into the base, they can take massive damage to wizard towers, so you need a plan. And on this attack, we decide to hit the wizard towers head on. So as the balloons first come in, we're just surgically deploying them onto each defense so that the wizard towers can't do massive damage onto the groups. And them haste spells are ever so important because the lava hounds have rushed so far ahead, they're no longer protecting the balloons that have came in from the opposite side of the base. But as we're able to bring the haste spells and push them forward, they're quickly within the range of the defenses, which the lava hounds are tanking for. And as we move forward here, there is one final wizard tower, which we're saving that final balloon for, but the queen, still with the healers, charging forward, takes that out, and as you can see at this point, nothing is going to stop them balloons. Now, we could bring the balloons in towards that final defense, the single balloon, but what is more important, once the splash damage is down, is helping with cleanup. The balloons aren't too powerful in terms of cleanup just because they're so slow. If you can individually get them over buildings, they can be very helpful. So that is why that single balloon can be very helpful, often used on the opposite side to your main group. So moving forward then, what is going to be the number 1 strategy, guys? Make sure to leave any comments down below. But here at number 2, we have the Witch Slap strategy, and this is a brilliant demonstration of the strategy against this base. A couple of witches on one side of the base and the other, approximately 4 with 2 healers, will walk right around the side of the base, and the air defense on the opposite side for this base means that our healers can keep the witches alive as they move right the way around the base. Now, the most important thing, I've said it time and time before on my channel, is patience with the witch slap strategy. Lisa here bringing in the witches on the side, and we seem to be waiting forever, but it's ever so subtle in terms of just allowing them healers right through the middle. Look at the space on the left and the right where the buildings are down, and the heroes, along with that jump spell, can only move forward into the base. There's no way they're going to be drawn around the outside. Now, all of your spells want to be heavily used with your heroes and the bowlers through the middle. A golem there to help. Second jump spell gives them access right the way through the base. And most commonly with the witches, you would use a rage spell to help initially get the CC, the enemy queen, any high damage defenses in the middle. And a heal spell is also very beneficial to help the bowlers boost back up when you're in the core, when they've got defenses shooting at them from each and every angle. But check this out, guys. The air defense still out of range of the healers, and it means as we move forward, the bowlers and the queen able to help, but on the outside, the witches can actually help to get over, get them air defense down, And honestly guys, it is so powerful. I'd highly recommend giving it a try if you haven't already. But what happens towards the end of the raid, it looks like things are dying out, but as the defenses slowly fall, it gives the witches more time to spawn them skeletons, and all of a sudden, the base will be, once again, wrecked with the 3-star strategy. So, the time has come already, guys. We're moving up to the number 1 strategy. Like I said, make sure to let me know your strategy in the comments and leave a like if you do enjoy this video. But at number 1, we're going with the 3 golem GoHo attack. Yes, that's right guys, it is still my favourite 3-star strategy at Town Hall 9. It can wreck such a variety of bases, and these ones with all of the splash damage in the middle where it's a little bit trickier in order to path them Hog Riders, you can really take that deeper kill squad, get right the way to the back end of the base, and just use the Hog Riders right on the perimeter. So you need a golem with a couple of wizards on one side of the base, golem with a few wizards on the other side of the base, and then your third golem will come straight through the middle with your heroes and your bowlers. And more often than not guys, some of the golems will also redirect into the base, so you will have more than one. Similar to the Witch Slap strategy, the main key of this attack is getting access through the base. You need bases where 2 jump spells can give you access right to them far end defenses. So check it out, 2 jump spells along with that heal and rage is enough for this kill squad to get right the way through the base, take out most of it, the real core of the base, and only all of these point defenses on the edge of the base are left. And that is where the Hog Riders come in, guys. You can really surgically deploy them onto them defenses at the back end, and there's not many left. You can see a couple of archer towers, that Tesla, and that is it. So here come the Hog Riders. Like I said, you can pinpoint them at this point, or if you've gone right the way through the base and there's just the back end, you can sweep them in that more group fashion. You're not going to have any spells for them, guys, because you've had that deeper kill squad. You should have most of the giant bombs taken out already, so you shouldn't need these spells for the Hog Riders. And don't forget about any of the sneaky builder huts on the outside. A couple of troops are needed for cleanup, but generally when you can surgically deploy the hogs in, they can then be used as cleanup as well. And what fantastic cleanup troops they are. But that wraps it up for this Town Hall 9 3-star attack strategy video, showcasing you the top 5 strategies currently. It is August 2017 and the start of CWL Week 1 here at Elite Gaming. If you are interested in joining, make sure to check out the description of this video where you will find our feeder clan information. I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans, and until next time, peace out guys. Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.